What's up? I decided to go live because it's not aggressive. It's not an aggressive groom. I got mixed up. He has an aggressive dog, but I wasn't sure which one he was bringing, so he did not bring his aggressive dog today. So what are you guys doing? What's up? Let's watch this Maltese grooming together. Let's do this, baby. And I got something else I want to show you right here. This pink, this blue fabric here. Cannot wait to try these out. SG Gamer, are you at school? What are you doing, bro? What's SG Gamer? You better be gaming tonight, man. We'll see you tonight on the gaming channel. SG Gamer, we're gaming tonight, bro.
SG Gamer.
So, we got this Maltese. His name's Jasper. And I don't know if you ever saw Jasper's first groom, but he was extremely matted. And we've had a couple different situations where we've been, you know, you got to work with your clients, kind of show them some stuff. So we did a couple times longer coat, shorter coat, stuff like that. A couple times had to shave him down. If you have to keep shaving the dog because the dog is matted, then they're not brushing good enough. So you can teach them how to brush. It doesn't mean they're actually going to do it. But if you're matted, if you have a matted dog, I'm not going to make it's such a painful experience to demat. I'm not doing it. Not me. You can choose another groomer. We talk about this. But this is something that's freaking awesome. So I told Betty what I needed, and she's made this fabric shoe cover for me because I am all about I am trying to change the imprint I have on our trash. I'm a serious recycle fanatic. I learned that and ingrained it into my psyche because in Germany, when I was serving in the military in Germany, you have to by law recycle. It is the law, and I love that. So I always do that wherever I go in the United States. Even if it's not a requirement, I will go out of my way to take recycles. And let me tell you, it costs time and money to go take your recycles somewhere. Now, I've been using shoe covers to protect my shoes so that I don't have to spend, you know, a whopping $70 on some tennis shoes every 3 or 4 months. Because hair gets into the fibers of fabric and pokes at your feet. And your bra pokes everywhere. And your underwear. So I am tired of wasting so much fabric and having to rebuy stuff. Even if it's cheap. You go buy the $3 shirt. Guess what? You buy 2 a month. They're trash. You do wash them a little bit, but it's trash. How would you think that you would have to go to work and then buy clothing and then buy new clothing for work every month? It's expensive. So I don't wear an undershirt anymore. My apologies. I'm working on my smocks now. But I don't wear an undershirt, so I'm not throwing away an undershirt anymore. I don't wear pants underneath my smock pants because then I don't throw away pants anymore. We're talking a lot of pants. Some of them I would try were Nike, Lululemon, like these expensive brands because, you know, you buy good quality stuff. You know it'll last longer than the cheap stuff. But it doesn't matter. Hair gets into the fibers like crazy and pokes at you. So I'm going to be wearing these right now. I'm demoing them. This is fabric. Versus these plastic covers these are my favorite, but I have 2 different that you can try them all. You can try them before you order them. You can try them at myfavoritegroomer.com under the other section, but this is what I've been using. I can wear these sometimes twice, but they do make your feet sweat. And so I'm all about selling you something that I buy at first. So we're demoing these. Betty, I can't wait. This is my first time putting them on. So I'm going to put on now. But the other one is like not going to work. Look. Look at this. Right? So it didn't work. It's not springy. So I am still going to demo this one. I need to feel how if I'm going to walk on it, if I'm slipping or sliding or anything. I'm also it's very slippery. This is the one I've been using a lot of. Okay. Yeah, see, because it's rubbery, so there's no slip here. It's pretty slippery though. Okay, let's get to work. I wanted to show you that because I want you to know when, how, what, who, and why, right? About these. And we never look at my feet while I'm grooming. So I wanted you to see that. And that way if someone says something that's not true, you can fix it. You can tell them why she uses feet covers. You would know why. The one thing, hair. The one problem is hair. All right. Again, why do we use a face mask? You guys tell me. I love you guys too. Thanks for being here. Now let's groom with Jasper. Yeah, buddy. Get that wet because I'm touching everything. Got a little static. I feel a little something right here. Right away, I feel something here. What's that in your skin? Yeah, look. What is this? What is that? I don't know, but I'm throwing it away. All right, let's get her. Get her done. Thank you, Renee. Hair. Hair. Protect yourself from the hair. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Jasper. Hi, Jasper. Alrighty. There's still more in here? What you got going on in here, man? Look. What is that? Man, it better not be a tick. It better not be a tick. And baby ticks look a little funny. It's not a tick. Alright. Let's check your coat here. He definitely looks seriously brushed. But it may not be from the skin out, so we want to check all this stuff. It's really tough in there. Okay. That, okay, we'll lower it. Lower it down. Yeah, we'll lower it a little bit. Matted here, just shaving it out. If you guys are new, please make sure you're subscribed. If you're not new, make sure you're actually subscribed. So tail is matted here. Allison, Dawn, are you out there? Is Allison out there? Here, okay? Is Allison, Dawn out there? What's up, Christine? So many of you guys going through a lot of stuff out there. I really, really feel for you. Those of you who lost somebody this week or recently, not even this week, but if you lost somebody this week, I'm so sorry for your losses. You're going through something no one else knows about but you. Trust me, I've been there. Everybody's going through something. Every single person is going through something. And hopefully we can step back as humans and understand what they might be going through. Got that small dog upstand helping me. See, he's not a jumper. He's not wild. He's not jumping up and down. He's not, He's not a bird dog, and I say that because have you guys ever groomed a dog that likes to perch, just like Jackson does? He likes to stand up on 2 feet like that. They stand up on your gallons of shampoo and everything. You guys know what I'm talking about if you're a groomer, because the dog's done that in your care. They're perching like a bird perches, and that's just what they want to do. But he doesn't do that, so I can use a dog up stand here. A dog that's perching, jumping up and down, of course, a dog up stand, nothing's going to help him, stay put. He might just drop the tool on the ground. So you pick and choose when you want to use the dog up stand, obviously, but you know what I mean? A lot of burrs, that's what those things were. A lot of burrs everywhere. That might have been just right outside too. I don't know. Could be here or there, wherever. But it's that time of year where the grass is all dried out in most places. Like in places like where you around you. Are you guys happy I'm on? Are you guys happy I came back on? Does this help you with your day as well? You like watching or listening or judging, whatever it is that you're doing here. Are you happy about it? Hey, Jasper. Hey, buddy. Give me a second. We'll be done in a second here. Then we can get to the hair cutting. His hair is so thick, right? You can't tell, but I picked him up and I was like, you're okay with all this hair? I mean, what are you wanting to do, right? And I said, he goes, I'd like to leave at least half of the hair there. Okay. And he goes, but you do what you need to. If you run into a lot of mats, then you know where we're at. But I could just feel that the hair was really thick. And it is. It's really thick hair. Brush all this out. Can you see the thickness? You guys watching the news out there? I know I don't really want to dig into it too much. But are you guys very aware of what's going on? Are you paying attention? You might want to tell people that you love, you might want to, if you got family in the military, you need to call them up. You need to tell them how much you love them. And you need to pray with me every night, every day. Pray about what's going on right now. Are you guys watching the news? Okay, I think I'm done brushing, bro. some may be fake, some may not be. But if someone tried to bomb one of our military bases in Iran, I think we need to call the people we love and say, I love you. Even if that was fake news, you better be on the phone. That's my opinion. You better be on the phone calling people you love, especially people you love that are in the military. You might want to be on the phone saying, I love you. If I never see you again, I'm sorry for this and this and this. Or you know what I mean? This is a trying time right now. Like, so there's some stuff happening. Come on. This all has to be brushed out, or I'm going to have to come back and brush it as I groom, and I don't want to do that. So, brush it off first, which is now taking extra time. What are we going to do? 20 minutes brush time before we can actually start the groom? You know, I have the time to do it today, so I'm doing it. And then I'm going to make a note to the file. I spent extra time brushing this and that, right? To do the haircut. And if we come in with really big mats next time, I'm not going to do it again. I don't want to do it again. Because that means that it's just not going to be the upkeep at home that we need. But there's only one way to find out. Take a note. Take notes on it. Because I'm not going to remember it, you know what I mean? Oh, please don't tell me he's got fleas. Oh, my goodness. If he has fleas, he's going to have one heck of a brush out, and he has to go home and treat this flea situation. Okay, I'm going to finish the brush out, and then we're going to look for fleas before we keep going. He might have fleas. I'll know in a few minutes, I think.
All right, let me know. Flea protocol.
If he has fleas, I'm going to be very disappointed. Very disappointed, because I was totally going to give the dad a discount today because he did something for me on a personal side. See if that's the dad. Maybe he's watching. Maybe he'll say, yeah, I thought he had fleas too. Please don't have fleas. God, please. Is that the dad? Hi, buddy. All right, now let's look for fleas. Now, as soon as you have fleas, you need, if not that we have them yet, but I'm mentally taking a note in my head that I need to contain my environment, right? So it's better to be safe than sorry. So right now, mental note, what tools have I used? I'm going to spray my trash can. These are a couple things I do right away. Spray, just in case. But already, you know, I know what I'm looking for. And now my back of my neck is itchy. All right, let's look for some fleas, buddy. Let's take a look. Start looking for some fleas here. So immediately, let me see if I can, since I brushed it, it might have moved around. But there's a bunch of little spots on his head that are black. And fleas love the top of that head too. Because they can't lick their head and itch their head and chew their head, right? So if they like the head, they're going to run down the face. They're not going to stand there and wait for me. I've already messed up their system here. And you would think since he's white, you'll be able to see it easy. No. Hair is really thick. This is my business. If I want to do the flea thing, I can. And how I handle fleas is, guess who gets to make that call? That would be me. And that's because I do not want a dog in my care to give another dog in my care or my facility fleas. It's very expensive. And in a lot of cases, it requires some type of chemical to be used on your dog, in your dog. So now there's no choice. If I find fleas and he gives fleas to another dog, I mean, whose fault is that? So since I'm my own business, I am able to say, hey, this is how I'm handling fleas. If you don't like it, I can't help you. So you got to think, and you got to move, and you got to look, and you got to be a flea. So a flea is not going to hang out and stay right there. A flea is moving around, and if there's more than one, then you know you got it like an infestation, a good one too. But since I haven't run into actual physical one yet, then I'm going to say at least they're not multiplying very fast. Another place they love to go is underneath the scrotum area, even if there are none. Even if he is spay or neutered. So I'm going to get him up here, get him moving, kind of feel in there, get him moving around. What is that? Bunch of weird looking stuff though. There's all these spots down here too. Okay, one last place, right on the muzzle. Some like to hang out right in between the eyeballs. Just imagine how gross that would feel on your body if they're hanging out right where you can see them, but you know what I mean? Poor guy. But I don't see any, so we're just going to get back to work. Got them all brushed out. Food for thought. Everything is contained here, you know. Sprayed that. All right, now let's go into seeing about using a guard. Oh, shoot. Let me spray this. If you don't have a sprayer, get one. Get yourself some disinfectant. Let's test the area here. If you want about half off. I'm not going to see him for 2 months, so you're going to do some math. You know what I mean? Do some math here. Exactly what we did with Jackson. Jackson also comes about every 2 months. Are you whipping that tail? What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? That could call. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is just a tiny bit under half off. Tiny bit more than half off, and then this will look really great in 2 months. This will be right where we're at in 2 months. This guard will not go through the coat if it's not all untangled, okay? It's just like a comb. You got the comb on here. You don't want to use a guard, you don't have to. You can hand scissor all this. We talk about this all the time. I don't want a hand scissor. just in case. I'm also trying to get all that hair right into the trash. You know what I mean? All straight up into the trash. You can find all the products I'm using at myfavoritegroomer.com to support us. Oh yeah, he's looking cute, man. Can I go up here? Yeah. He had surgery, so he's got one area here that's been shaved. Still growing back. I'm going to do something else with the feet, so I'm staying, I don't need to waste my time on the top of the feet because I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go up, 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 up. Okay. Go up for me? Yeah. See how I can do this and I can't do that with Jackson? I can just be able to move the groom loop so you can come under the jaw. You can't do that with a dog flying around the table. It's dangerous. Big difference. Big difference on the groom. You know what I mean? The ability to do things that do seem easy, but you can't do it because the dog's wild. So here, hold that groom loop here. Look this way, look up. Let him rest right here, rest on your wrist. Oh, hold on, let me see. Over here. Go up, 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 up. Remember, 2 guard, 10 blade. Are you happy? 2 guard, 10 blade. This is what we're coming up with. Move the ear out of, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's like be a flea so we can be done with that. Can't tell, can't tell. Okay, may I? May I? Over here. You see here? Take it all. Take it all. It's going to go through the guard. A little bit of reverse there because there's going to be a little bit of that. When he looks down, you can't even tell anyway. You see? Look there. Look there. For him, I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 guards straight out, down and out with the ear. This haircut that we had prior was a 3-month wait before you came in. So we went pretty short, and in 3 months he grew out pretty good. All bushy. That was a 3-month wait, and we were still playing around with how long to come in between grooms. So pet parent just said before he left, next time let's start doing both dogs same time, same groom every 2 months. So I said, okay, we'll see how he does, because the other dog's aggressive and hard to groom, and we don't want to stress that dog out by being here for a whopping 1 hour, 2 hours. You know, both dogs being here 2 hours total, plus wait time to pick up. So you just have to, I said, we'll play it by ear that next groom, you know what I mean? Renee, since you work at PetSmart, do you guys still use cage dryers like when I worked there? You guys still do that? Or can you say? You don't have to say, don't jeopardize your job. Okay, come up. Oh, sorry. Okay, come here. I itch my nose. Yeah, I gotta itch my nose. I gotta itch my nose. Itch your nose through your mask. Up. Skim. Skim. Oh, that's good to know, Renee. That's good to know, but it still is a cage dry. Like a husky on a cage dryer for 3 hours. It depends on where you work too, because I've heard some stuff. Management at different places do different things, right? You don't have to answer, but I already know. Got my 10 blade, skim out the armpits, all the private areas. Such a good boy, isn't he? Oh, that's awesome, Renee. But what about, and I'm just using this for education, what about if you have a dryer, it's on 15 minutes, but you just turn it on back to back for 2 hours on a husky? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if they're so busy, you got 60 bath dogs that day? That could be possible depending on where they work, right? But it's good that it's changed a bit, and because you're telling us that, there's some education there now. Okay. Violette, what's up?
Violette.
Alright, now we're gonna, not every dog you do this. This one I am. I'm gonna shave down his muzzle area, his eyes and everything. Clean this all out. Because, look at this. Do you see all this chunky stuff? Look at this in his eye. Look at this. Look at this big black booger. Let me see, please. Let me see. Look at this one. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like, clean it out. Every dog's different, and how you're going to handle it, it might be different. So in this one, I want to see his eyes real good. I'm going to shave all that out. Come here, let me see. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see. Let me see. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. I'm on the face. Let me see. Good boy. A lot of stainage, right? Especially all this stuff going into his mouth. Let me switch out my blade. I don't know, looking sharp dog grooming, you may check out myfavoritegroomer.com and go with the wall version on there. The guards I'm using are a couple different brands, but I recommend the wall. They're very similar, or I'm using the wall. It just depends on how long I've had my equipment. But the wall are the ones that you're going to want to get on my website. I know that those will fit an Andis 5-speed or an Andis 2-speed. Or, better yet, an Andis 10-blade. I know they'll fit that. I want all this out of his mouth. Why do we want it all out of his mouth? Tell me, you guys, who's been listening all these years? Why do we want all that out of his mouth? There's one major reason, but there's a few. There's a few. Good job, MP. There's a few reasons. The staining for sure, but it's definitely able to rot the teeth because the hair just in there, sucking in there, hanging out between the teeth all day, every day. Go and get it out of the mouth. Yes, you have to watch for the tongue. Let me see. Let me see. It's like edging up on a man, on his mustache or on his neck. Let me see. Use the edge of that 10 blade. Be careful. If you don't know what you're doing, you need to get some training. See, he puts it right back in his mouth. You're putting it right back in your mouth. Hold it, hold it. Pop, 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 pop. Jasper. There. Wait, wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it. Good boy. Now you can lick. Now you can lick. Now you can lick. Let me see. Skim, skim, skim. And we got to do it again, so. Come in here and we'll clean the ears together first now. Jasper. Jasper, good boy. Skim, skim, skim. We'll come back, trim the ears. You can have that beard on your schnauzer, but right here where all that's going into the teeth, look at the teeth. Watch how the hair lays in between the teeth like floss. but it's not flossing. It's just sitting in there, holding bacteria, sitting in between the teeth and causing buildup of just nasty gunk. That's it. Get that hair out of there. That's what you want to look at, okay? Can you see all this maroon hair? You see all the maroon hair? That's what was wet and staying wet. Stained hair up in his mouth. You see all that? Needed to get that out of there. And you know, you're watching me groom, but you don't have to do what I'm doing, right? But if you are, support us. Buy through us. Subscribe to us. Watch the videos. Watch the ads. If you're learning how to do what you think you want to do too, why not? But I groom the way I like to groom. You know, grooming is an art. So I wouldn't go tell another groomer how to groom. It just wouldn't be what I would do. I wouldn't tell you how to groom. I would, if you need my help, I'm there. If not, you know, do your thing. No one needs to tell you what to do. I mean, you ain't working for me, right? And I'm not working for you, for that matter. Grooming is an art. How are you going to tell an artist how to do their work? You wouldn't. There's some art you like, some art you don't like, right? You walk through a museum of art, go check it out. Museum of History, Houston. The Museum of History of Art. Are you going to go in there and tell an artist like Picasso, you shouldn't be painting like that? Really? No. You're not going to do that. You're just not going to buy his stuff. Like, how dare you do that to somebody? No. So disrespectful. No one's making you look at my art. No one's asking you to buy my $3,000 project, right? Come on, man. No one's saying you gotta buy my art. But that art is for somebody. There's art collectors for a reason. Millions of dollars are bought every year in art. Some art is so old, and how much is it worth? Millions. Can I draw $1 million picture, please? Can you imagine being such a great artist that you're hired to, like, paint the temple of blah, you know? What? Every artist is different. Every artist has their way. Every artist has their own different prices. I love it when people go to my website and they're like, I'm going to charge what she's charging. How can you do that? You're not even doing any business sense. You need to charge what your industry in your area is charging. You can't come to my website and try to be in Texas. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's called business education. I'm not going to pull up real estate in California and try to charge the same prices if I live in Tennessee. No. No. Not even the same thing. I got my hair done by so many different hairstylists, and there's a place that's really cool. I wish they had it for groomers. They don't need to, but they could, and I think it would be successful. But you walk into, get your hair done. This is a beautician, not a barbershop. And they'll ask you, do you want beautician A, B, or C? Beautician A has been doing business for less than 2 years. Beautician C, and different prices. Beautician B has been doing business from 5 to 10 years. Beautician C, which is $100 an hour, has been doing business from 10 years and up. I'm like, yeah, they should definitely have that for groomers, you know, because all those different groomers should charge all different rates. I've been in business for a year. That rate should not be the same rate just because it's the same dog. No, you're paying for that person's education. You're paying for that person's knowledge, experience. When you go to someone who's been grooming for 10 years or beauticianing for 10 years. Yeah, Nadia, I'm in Texas. Where are you at in Texas, girl? All right, let's start doing some wrap-up stuff. Let me get my... Let me see what we're working with here. Can I put that down there since you're pretty calm? A knot under the hair will make the hair poof out, like you know, like that one show where the lady teases everybody's hair. You tease hair and there's a knot underneath. They'll make it'll. You can look at a dog and go, it's pretty puffy. I bet it's matted under there. You have to check, but it would be a good guess. You know, pretty puffy. So right here, I know that there were some tangles in here we need to get first. See now how it lays down? It's not as puffy anymore. Now I know what to take. How I want to take this hair off. Alright. Let me see here. You come in this way. Lift your jaw. Let me see. Good. For me, if you want to do more detail work, it's best to have your point scissors if you're okay using them. If you're uncomfortable using them, don't use them. Use your bubble tip, which is what I'm using now. Earlier when we were on Jackson, you use your point tip because that can really pull in hair into. Your point will pull it in. A bubble tip is not going to do that. But I don't need a point tip here. We cleaned everything out with the clipper. Jackson's not going to let me use the clipper around his face like that. So it just depends on how confident you feel and how much experience you have to use the point shears around the face or the bubble tip. I know some groomers that are really good. They don't have and don't own a bubble tip at all. Should I leave that? I feel like it's going to round it. I'm going to round it up this way. Alright, let's leave that and come back to it. We still have to bathe and blow dry. So we'll come in here. You see him wagging his tail? Do you guys catch it when he's like, he gets happy? Remember, we gotta come back. We gotta come back there. So come over here, let's do this one. Are you guys feeling his love? He's so sweet. Christine, would you agree tooth decay, right, can lead to also kidney failure? You agree? I know, because you can elaborate a little bit, because you are a very experienced person. So cute. You're so cute. You do this inverted V here. Oh, is he not looking so cute? Oh, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Carol Burgess, to my favorite groomer. Clap, clap, clap. Woo! Thank you so much for your donation. Okay, let's move all this so we can see what's on the feet and what's not. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our 40 blade, my favorite pad shaver. Let me see here, please. All right, let's do your feet. Man, did I already do them? This would be awesome. Okay, let's do your toenails. Okay, come here. Come closer. Okay, hold on. Move your tail. Hang in there. Don't look at me like that. Oh gosh, gotta get my safety goggles on. Give you a little extra support. How about that? Stay there. Okay, give you some support. Put that foot there. There we go. There where you stand there. I'm going to take this foot. There you go. Bear with me. Bear with me. Don't look at me like that. Very good. Okay, I can move that now. You want to rest your knee there? Yeah, that's good. Let's do this. Don't hold your breath. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 Jasper. Jasper. Don't hold your breath. Up, up, up. You're okay. You're okay. Step. Look that way. You're in my light. You're in my light. There you go. There you go. That's good. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Good boy. Hold on. Hold on. One more set. Nope. Don't. Don't look at me like that. I'm telling you. I'm watching you. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Steady, please. Steady. Very good. One more. One more. Good. Yay. You did good. Yay. Can you stand for me? All right. So these are my favorite shears I have. They actually have my favorite groomer on there. I only have like 5 right now left. They're curved. I believe these are, you can get the 8.5. There's a little longer, 7.5s, but these are, I use them every day. I love them. So I have them on my website right now. I think I only have 5 left. Go check them out under the shear section. My favorites, man. I love using them everywhere. Your tail is something else. It's so curly. You got such a curly tail. Yes, you do. Get your shaper brush here. I'm going to brush this upwards. Okay, I'm going to just hold your tail. And when that arm gets in front of you, you know how I go in front of it and behind it. Get, like, include it in your body. Like, instead of getting upset with it, I used to be very upset with this bar. I think it's just in my way, but use it. Like, use it with your space. Like, part of your space. Let me get a mini. Minis are great. Put that prop right like that, right? So you can have this edge here. Come over here like this. Up, 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 up. So I'll brush this up. Bunch of knots in there, huh? Not knots, but burrs are still in there. Baby burrs. Let me see, please. See that burr right there? We'll come back after the bath, check everything over here. Put your foot down. Let me see, may I? Or just something. Okay, let me see this one. Rest it. Rest. There you go. Alright, we'll come back to that. Alright, now, whoa. I'm looking at my shoe. My shoe has lots of hair on it. Okay, so look at this, my fabric tester. Look at this, man. We got lots of hair on it. Look at all this hair. So this is example of like how our fabric shirts. This is how much hair can stick to your shirt. Look. This is fabric. So if you're wondering why I don't want to wear a t-shirt, right? Look at it, just look. And now I can't, this will never get washed out. I'll wash it, but there'll be fine particles that will not be washed out of there. This is why I want to protect my stuff. So now I have to look at like, okay, when I get off of work, I would pick all this off, obviously. So you got to find, so this is why we're demoing this right now, to find out if this is the kind of fabric I need to use. I'm wondering, I think, I know what to tell you, Betty. I'm going to tell you in an email. I have an idea. But look, now, all this. Hair. Looking at my screen, it doesn't look like it. Do you see the fine particles already inside the fabric now? Oh, do you see that? How it's sticking out? Can you see? This is what's inside of our t-shirt right now. And I didn't wear it inside out. I wore it like this. Okay, so Betty, I'll get back to you. But I am going to put this, I'll fix that in a minute. Okay, you ready to go to the bath? We are going to go to the bath. They won't ever be the same now. You can wash them. You better not wash them with your polo stuff. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Woo! It'll never be the same. Okay, let's go over here. Now, let's do a bath together. So over time, the same thing has actually happened to my smock, the back of my smock. There's hair all up here from clothing touching it and the hair just touching it. So this is out of there. Like there's fabric, hair poking back at me. So this I don't like replacing things. I like to buy them once. So I hope my education to you saves you money. And in trade, I ask you to support me because I will spend the money for you. Somebody's got to. And then I'll get back with you. So now, right now, I got this on first, which is just a straight rubber. Hello, get a straight rubber smock. I mean, apron. When you're doing dog washing. Okay, here we go. Big difference in Jackson, isn't it? My golly. Huge difference. Smells so good. Like maybe like, what do you smell like? Roses? No. Smell like a Jolly Rancher. Smell like a Jolly Rancher? Stand up for me here. I'm gonna get all this maroon stuff out of there. Why are you looking down, huh? Jasper. Why are you looking down for? Turn this way. I love it that we're not seeing fleas, but I still got my eyes wide open. Put the nozzle cover on there. Awesome. I'll get you a towel. When you're ready to come out, squeeze these. Squeeze these. Dry, okay? Up, 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 up. Okay. Here's what I'm seeing. Come here. Come here. Let me see your face. Yeah, here you go. You dry all that off? Yeah. We'll cut all that out. How about that, huh? Look up. You gotta come over on this side and wipe your body. Now you're looking around, huh? Now you're looking around. Hey. Oh, did you burp? Did you burp? You know, when you pick a groomer, you gotta pick someone you would leave your kids with. Wouldn't you? You'd have to pick someone you can trust and love. You wouldn't want to leave your dog with just anybody. You gotta pick a groomer that you fit with. You can see how they treat your dog, how they treat your kids. Right? Yeah, we gotta blow dry you, man. Blow dry you. Blow dry you. Okay, let's see how it goes. You guys know you can push mute. Blow dryer is really loud. It's not your home blow dryer. Y'all know what I mean? Let's do this. 2 levels, 1 and 2. Watch and listen. Here we go. 1. 2. I'm doing 1. I'll do 1 right now. Alright, now let's take this tip off. Some of you guys have the fluff dryers. This is where you would use that. They're pretty expensive. But I don't have a fluff dryer. I don't want a fluff dryer. see? Oh my goodness, he's so cute. He doesn't love it, but he's letting me get it done. Okay, hold on a second. One teacher taught me you don't need to bone dry the dog. So we got what we can, and by the time we get to the face, likely his face will be mostly dry, and we can go from there. So this is where we're going to stop and go back to work. Here we go. Hey, hey, Canada. Get our gloves on. Do you want to try these gloves? I'm wearing the, you'll see on my website, black gloves, size medium. That's what my hands fit pretty well, okay? If you want to try a set without buying a whole box of 100 or 200 of them, do that first, and I will send you just to try a set. Jasper. Come on. Up, 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 up. Hey, where are you going? Hey, 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 where are you going? No, no. Almost jumped on my shoulder. Here we go. Hold on here, buddy. You're all right. You're all right. Here we go. Hold on. Let's brush a little bit here. Okay. Let's do a little leave-in conditioner, just a tad. Yep, you're right. We're going to do it all over again. Angela, you can shut it down and restart your device. And if you're new, make sure you've subscribed. If you're not new, make sure you've subscribed. You've hit the subscription button. And as always, I always remind you guys, the person behind the screen may not be who you think they are. There's somebody right now writing down the day of your birth, your real name, trying to figure out where you're at. So I promise you, be careful. You are on a platform that has usernames that may not add up to who it is behind the username. So please be careful when you are mentioning where you live, Angela, your phone number, your address, your email. You would not want to put that on the channel anywhere. Okay? Be safe. If you've never met that person that you're typing all day long with, face to face, please be careful not to believe who they are until you do and put it all together. Right? Up, up, up. Spicy? Yep, I just brushed it all backwards. Now we're going to come bring it all right back down. Pin blade, 2 guard. You don't want to do the 2 guard, you can do another guard, you can do hand scissoring, you can do whatever you like to do. Be sure the coat is brushed all the way out to run that 2 guard through. Hey Donna, thank you for being a member. Those of you who became a member today, thank you so much. Up. Let me loosen this first. Up. Up. Up, up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Alrighty. Woo. Such a gentle, spirited animal. You're so, so kind, Jasper. I'm actually going to drop down to a 4 guard. Try something real quick. I'm going to do a 4 guard straight down the feet here. And the back legs. He's picking up a bunch of these burrs and everything. Why not? I'm not going to see him for 2 months, so I don't want to leave it too long. So this is my idea. And I know this because I'm making that assumption. Because I'm the one grooming him right now. I can see the burrs in his feet and paws. And I think this will be extremely helpful. So we'll just tighten it up with the 4 guard down the feet. Alright, let's check some stuff out now. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Let me see this one. Who's that? Who's that? Remember, we had surgery, and that spot, it looks a little different. Because it was shaved at one point when dogs have a IV. Or blood drawn. You never know. There's one there. But we're growing that part out. Don't spend too much time here. The hair will keep moving if the dog keeps moving, you know what I mean? Hair is hair. Okay, because we still have to go to the face. All right. You don't want me to touch your tail, you say? Is that what you're saying? So let go of my tail like a cow would. Let go of my tail. He said, let go of my tail, please. We're back to the 2-guard. Double check the face. Let's go over here. Check my view. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Chin. Two guards down on the body, so that will blend right in to the back of the body like that. Won't see him for 2 months. This will be a good, right? Won't see him for 2 months. Okay, we can't do that. I need you to look a little up for me. Okay, so do that for a second. Look up. Got a curl there a little bit? That's okay. And here, look up. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Let me see, up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Love you back. See you later. See you later. Come back here with the curve there. Come back, okay. Come back here. No, I told them I was going to get all that gunk out of there. It's staining. Right? Yes. You can use your thinning shears here if you don't want to take like the whole thing that I take out. I still have that video up and coming. Okay, wait. Up. Yeah. Look up. Up. Let me see. Let me see. Come here, Jasper. Come here. Don't lick. Ooh. Let me see this way. Let me see, please. You don't want me to do that? I'll just do it like this. No, don't get upset. Don't, you're okay. Let me see. There's not very much in there. There's not very much in there, just a tiny bit. Let me see, please. Very good. Very good. Thank you. Just a tiny bit of need to come out. Back to good? Are you back to good? That's what I want. I want you back to good, okay? Let me see. Don't get upset. Let me just look. Very little, man. Good boy. Good boy. Let me see. Let me see. Tough angle if you're right-handed, yeah? Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see just a little. Smell. That's what I'm talking about. I need to get it out of there, okay? I need to get it out of there. Let me just take it out. Just a little bit more. Couple more slivers. Don't look at me like that. There we go. In the ear canal. Gathering up debris, dirt, wax, waxy, oily stuff. Need to clean that out. Get that out of there. And we're about to close up feed. So make sure your subscriber, button's on. Those of you guys who are members, thank you so much for being members, a part of the membership. YouTube is amazing, offering different things like allowing you to donate money to your feed. That is an income to your favorite channels. All channels that go live offer that through YouTube. No, it's chilly. It's chilly. It's just chilly. It's all just cool, okay? You can become a member of a channel you love. You can donate to a channel you love. You can, all kinds of stuff. All different channels, not just the here. All of YouTube. You gotta clean the ear flap too, you know. Jasper is really sweet. You're right about that. Don't forget to check out myfavoritegroomer.com. Pick up your dog up stand or dog up stand mini. Dog up mini at dogupstand.com. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing, loving, liking, subscribing. We use our Pet Silk cologne so it matches the Pet Silk shampoo. Thank you for those of you protecting me out there, reading hateful things other people are saying and saying something back, reporting them, because I would do the same for you. Really appreciate you guys. Let's get an after picture here. Angela McGee, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation, Angela McGee, to My Favorite Groomer. Woohoo! Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alrighty, we're about to close out. Say bye, Jasper. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Come on, man. Can you go back here and wait for Daddy? Can you go back here and wait for Daddy? Let's go. See you in a second. Thank you, Angela Fletcher. I did sing, Melissa P. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for becoming a member, Angela Fletcher. Thank you, Evil Queen, for subscribing. God bless you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you soon on PJ Prayer Time. Thanks for being here. Bye. See you guys later.